Making resolutions should include your finances. Financial expert Mark Lamkin is here to talk about 5 things that should be on your to-do list at the beginning of the new year. Really, every year, these are good things to do, sort of a checkup.
That's right, Candace. 60% of Americans make financial resolutions. The top 2 are save more and spend less. But when we get into these, I want you to think about it this way. I don't want it to be, I want to save more. I want you to be very specific. I want to save 10%, not save more. So think about that when we talk about these 5.
Okay, first of all, you say you've got to take a look at your debt and where it's costing you the most money.
This is the biggest issue I see with especially the younger generation with high credit card debt. And I want you to take a list of all the debt that you have. I want you to list the balances, and I want you to list the interest rate. Then I want you to list it by the highest interest rate first. You're going to pay the minimum amount on everything else and pay everything you can to pay off that high interest debt. Dave Ramsey calls it the financial snowball. Dave Ramsey's financial peace book is a great example of how to do this. But pay the highest interest rate off first, work your way down until you're debt free.
Second, get your credit report and give it a look. Some people, I think, are afraid to do this, Mark, because they think it's going to be a hit against their credit score.
That is, and you can do it once a year for free and it doesn't hit that. I just did it. Now, I went to 3 or 4 different sites before I found the right one. FreeCreditReport.com is the one to go to. I just did it myself. So go there. You can check your credit. I found a mistake on mine. A 30-day late that didn't happen. I disputed it. They're fixing it. So there's 2 things, your college education and good credit that every kid needs and every person needs. You can't take away. Make sure you get it. Get that credit score. Make sure there's no mistakes because it will impact the interest rates that you get.
All right. Next one is pushing the limits, and that is not with your spending, but with your saving.
That's exactly right. And now's a good time in January. Think about your 401k or your 403b or your company-sponsored plan. If you've got that raise or that bonus coming, go ahead and bump that percentage now. You can save up to $17,500 a year in your 401k. If you're 50 and over, you can take that an extra $5,500. IRAs go to $5,500 this year. IRAs $5,000 last year. You can put that to your all the way until you file your taxes this year. So take that to the limit, bump that up, even if it's 1 or 2%. Make it a go. Bump it up right now. Push it to the limit.
Retirement planning. I think this is intimidating for a lot of people because it's hard to figure out really how much money you need for retirement.
Another mistake I see made is people say, I'm going to save more, but they don't relate it to the end goal of their financial plan. When do you want to retire? Is it 55, 60, 65, 70, whatever that is? How much money is it going to take? How much money do you need a month? 15-minute retirement plan. You can go online to Vanguard, E-Trade, my site, email me. I can do it in 10 minutes. It's very easy to do with these new sites to know how much you're going to need when you retire and what that what that gap's going to be with what you're saving now. Take 15 minutes to do a quick retirement plan.
And finally, tax planning.
13 new taxes for 2013. Last year when we did that physical cliff deal, these were put off for a year because we were afraid it would send us to recession. No longer. When you file taxes this year, there's going to be new payroll taxes, higher income taxes, higher categories. Deductions are eliminated. 13 new taxes. People may be shocked with their tax bill. So it may be too late for 2013 to plan, but now's the time to talk to your CPA or accountant. And if you don't use them, you may want to use them for 13 to see what you can do, but plan ahead for 2014 to minimize that tax bill. Now's the only time you can do it.
All right, that's some great advice.
Yeah,
thank you very much, Mark. And if you want help with some of the things that Mark was talking about, he can help you. He has 2 offices in Louisville, one on Jefferson Boulevard, the other one on Lily Creek Drive, and there's a phone number, 961-6550. And we also have a link to his information on our website.